And welcome back to the Hotline. We are talking BTCC pre-season news. As we're recording this, we have the pre-season test, so we may well be doing another video on that, but not quite breaking because I think it's at least a day old. But NAPPA Racing has signed a multi-year deal with its multi-champion. Yes, Huff Sutton, you can argue the last year very much the Verstappen of BTCC. And as we know, following two hugely successful seasons together, and boy, especially last year, it was, I hope it's not this year, no offence to Sutton, it could be a ball fist though if he's going to be as dominant or continues that run, but huge, two really good seasons. NAPPA Racing UK is proud to announce that they've agreed with the reigning champion that he's going to stay on until 2026. So essentially, so 3 more years. So Ash joined forces with NAPPA Racing UK in 2022, having just secured his 3rd BTCC title, making him the youngest driver to achieve that feat. Now, despite having to adapt the switch back to front-wheel drive, and this is for the first time since his rookie campaign all the way back in 2016, remember that? But Ash has put his Ford Focus, a Ford Focus ST. Who thought a Ford Focus, bearing in mind in 2016, would be winning in 2023? Well, it very much did, and he's put it on the podium multiple times, and during the opening weekend of the season at Donington Park, he did just that, and would go on to score 3 wins as he finished the season 2nd in the standings in that year. Now, Ash would also play a key role in NAPPA Racing UK, securing that team's championship in its first year as part of the Britain's basically premier national racing series, and that'll be the precursor to what was an absolute domination for the 2023 season, as he scored a record-equaling 4th title in stunning fashion, becoming the first driver in the series to win on both front-wheel and rear-wheel drive machinery. So along the way, he equalled Alain Mendy's long-standing record of 12 wins in a season. Bear in mind, I think that Alain did that when it was just 2 races, not 3, but I digress. That's not to take away anything that Ash Sutton's doing, as well as James Thompson's 6 pole positions, whilst his 446 points is the highest scored by any driver in a single campaign. Now, the new deal will see Ash until Ash and NAPPA together till 2026, giving ample opportunity for the 30-year-old to cement his position as what no doubt could be one of the greatest drivers in touring car history. Absolutely. I mean, this guy is mega with a capital M. So there we go. So onwards, I guess onwards and upwards then. So moving on to our next piece of news. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. The Huff, not the Huff, but the Huff returns. Rob Huff returns to BTCC with Toyota Gazoo Racing. There you go, with his classic hat, smiley face. So, World Touring Car Champion, WTCR champion Rob Huff has been confirmed at Toyota Gazoo for the 2024 British Touring Car Championship, with the 2012 champion lining up alongside Andrew Watson. The 44-year-old returns to BTCC 20 years after he made his touring car debut. Now, following 2 decades of racing internationally on the touring car stage, the Cambridgeshire driver was as I've already said, the 2012 WTCC champion and won 29 races, the 2nd most in the series history. He went on to win a further 5 races in the series follow-up incarnation, the WTCR, and last year he won twice in the TCR World Tour as part of their title challenge with Audi Sport Customer Racing. Now, Huff, he was in the touring cars. He first raced in 2004 as a teammate to the infamous Jason Plato at Say It Sport UK, where he won 2 races on his way to 7th in the overall standings. A strong season that saw him get noticed and ended up moving to the Chevrolet team in 2005 for what was then known as the WTCC. Now, his only BTCC outings came in BTCC, God, there's a lot of T's and C's, aren't there? Came in 2017, and that one-off outing at Silverstone with Powermax Racing, where he reached the podium, and 2023 again in that one-off outing with Team Hard. It feels like I've come full circle. 20 years on, 2 decades, said Huff. I've always been a huge supporter of the BTCC. Why wouldn't you be? And I began my racing career in Britain, and I've been looking to come back for a little while. Now, last year I really ramped up those efforts to return. I was given the opportunity to compete at Knock Hill, which whetted my appetite for more while allowing me to get my name back in the frame and talk to people face to face. He goes on to saying the main priority for him is to ensure that he ended up in a potential championship winning car with people who share his passion and enthusiasm for the sport. And at Toyota Gazoo Racing UK, that's what I believe I found. He said, I spoke to pretty much every team in the championship and I got the best feeling from Christian and Amy Dick. I like what they're doing and how they're doing it, and when I tested the Corolla at Croft, everything felt very natural and aligned fairly seamlessly. He went on to saying, I've got to say, I'm probably more excited for this new challenge than I've been in a long time. It just feels perfectly right, and I'm delighted to be working with Andrew too. Andrew too. So yeah, absolute thumbs up there. I mean, the more the merrier. So with the Huff returning, we have more news. Thompson. Yep, this was almost kind of like out of the blue. So Bobby Thompson joins the WSR for Brands Hatch pre-season test. Westbury Racing's confirmed that Bobby Thompson will join the team this week to participate in the official BTCC test at Brands Hatch, which is scheduled now. It's going on now as I'm recording it. Thompson, who is a former Jack Sears trophy champion in the series, is currently without a drive for that forthcoming 2024 campaign. Now, as WSR evaluates its options for its currently vacant fourth seat, the Essex racer is going to join Colin Turkington, Jake Hill, and Adam Morgan behind the wheel of that BMW 330e M Sport on the Indy circuit. He said, I'm thrilled to test the BMW M Sport at Brands Hatch, and I have to thank everybody involved who has worked so hard to create this opportunity, said Thompson. I've never had the opportunity to drive a championship winning car in the BTCC, so this will be a first for me, and I really hope it can lead to a race seat for the 2024 season. He said, I'm working incredibly hard with my partners to put together a package for this year, but we're still a bit away from where we need to be in order to make the dream a reality. He says the BTCC is about to enter a new era with groundbreaking global broadcast deal. As we know, they're on ITV Sport, and as we reported, they are also going to be on TikTok. Every race live. I mean, massive exclamation mark. And that should be a game changer in what the series can do to promote a commercial sponsor. And there's honestly nowhere else I'd rather race. I hope this can be a first step towards something really special. Yeah, so that's pretty much the main touring car news. I mean, at the time of recording this, as you can see here, the 2024 test, Adam Morgan is setting the pace in the opening morning of that first official BTCC test, but we're going to have more on that, I imagine, a bit later. We're going to be looking at those times. Who is going to be fastest? I mean, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? I just hope it's not absolute domination from Sutton. I hope we, gives everyone else a chance. That would be nice. Anyway, I digress. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button for more BTCC news. We're going into it. Also, if you like TOCA Touring Cars 2, we're looking at doing a TOCA 2 series as well. I mean, in the lead up to the start of what we hope to be an absolutely epic season. Epic BTCC season. BTCC is too many C's. Season. So stay tuned. Thank you very much, and we'll speak to you soon.